First of all, when I was with the Raiders, he was one of our top choices. If I would have stayed there, there's no way he goes to the 5th round. I'm making that choice and the decision that we're drafting him. Mark Davis was on board with that. Our organization was on board. We believed in what we saw with Shedeur and saw enough. Obviously, what the situation I dealt with the quarterbacks. But one thing about Shedeur that I think we see all the glitz, the glamour, hitting the watch and what time it is and all that is. He's born for this. His pedigree is that for moments of this magnitude that he's going into. And again, it's against the Raiders team that's struggling, right? But the guy plays well. It's just that he's Deion's son. And we overly criticize this kid from day one. And it started in the draft. And again, you might not like his persona. You might not like his aura about himself. But Cleveland does. Every time he comes to the game, those fans, they go nuts.
Antonio Pierce used to be the Raiders head coach, played in New York, New York Giants, his linebacker, said that Mark Davis wanted Shedeur Sanders. So did he. He said he was there, he would have drafted him. So that leads you to believe the guy that's running the Raiders right now, Tom Brady, was the one that didn't want Shedeur Sanders. And I talked about that. I said, he mentored Shedeur Sanders and he didn't draft him. And then he dropped this little subliminal, I think I did a short on it, talking about he didn't really want the quarterback that celebrated and it was flashy. He wanted the quarterback that celebrated with his offensive lineman. And a lot of times what these brats do, they try to act like I'm a barbecue official. I can come to the barbecue, but they not. They he played in Boston. He from Southern California and all that type of stuff, or California, I think Northern. But yeah, Brad ain't your friend, Shedeur. You know what I'm saying? And him and his daddy got a hard time believing that. The same man that mentored you, had a chance to draft you, didn't draft you. He ain't your friend.